if we go by the Steam achievements, there's still one ending to get. The true ending. Is it possible to go through this and not leave anyone out? To make sure everyone's included in a pair somehow? That's the first thought that comes to mind. On my first run, I was kind of sort of trying to do that, but I think I goofed at some point and wound up... You know what happened was the first time we had the Neptune-Juniper pairing, I just kind of... Jupiter pairing, I just kind of stuck with that. To Venus's detriment, but I wonder if we can legitimately try and shake our paths up. Let's just go through this. I know I was kind of jumping through when recording specific scenes, but we're going to plan this out here. Ow. Jupiter snaps her hair tie against her wrist. And we pissed off the bonfire captain. Here's Group South. We're going to leave Neptune to deal with them. So, Jupiter and Venus is our first pairing. Our next pairing... We can do Jupiter and Venus again, but let's do Venus and Neptune. Or Jupiter and Neptune. Rad. You good, Venus? Yeah, I'll unpack. I'll holler if you need anything. I just kind of want to see this scene again. Really? Here, come look. Oh, wow. I'm revising my opinion. Maybe the captain is a true genius. Do you think he did this? I hope not. Then I'd have to like him. Huh. Oh, you should see this one. Wood is warped or rotting, which we knew before she put her weight on it, but didn't know well enough because the door and then half the cabinet and then the whole cabinet slough away. We pull each other out of the way. The collapse of the cabinet sounds like the wet wood yawning and screaming for a full minute. Are you okay? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Okay, I'm fine. I was just... For a moment, it's the funniest thing in the entire world. I mean, of course, right? I just walk in here without even trying, instantly cause the biggest possible disaster to happen. It was so pretty, too. Now it's just impossible to put back together ever. Maybe I'm a genius at getting things wrong, too. It is absolutely gone forever, Jupiter. I know, but I shouldn't have. Jupiter, I promise on a stack of Bibles it's not your fault, and I will slap your face if you say it was. I will punch you in the face for every word you say. I am so for real. Thank you. I wasn't really going to, I promise. Neptune takes her hands off Jupiter's shoulders. We look around. Jupiter snaps her hairband against her wrist. For a moment after, it feels like we're holding each other. We can feel the hands, like they're right there in the air. Good. I mean, like, aren't you doing fine? Aren't you trying harder than literally everyone else here? You're so chill about everyone's bullshit that it makes me so mad. And you won't even extend the slightest of that chill to yourself, and that makes me even so madder. Can't you just be a little less good? Which brings us back to the idea that no one can get a rise out of her for putting her through bullshit and walking all over her. But she is quite possibly more self-depreciating than Venus. I promise to try at least. Well, Sort of. God! Sorry, I just wanted to see that scene again. Okay. Yep, this is where I did Venus and Jupiter. Venus and Jupiter. I mean, Jupiter and Neptune again. Here we did Jupiter and Venus first time. Jupiter and Neptune second time. Now we can do Venus and Neptune. Truth or dare. And make things awkward and moving on. Now if things are right, 2 to go. 2 of us have to go, 1 of us has to stay. Or we could all go. This is new. And then, far in the distance, we hear the devil singing. The devil knows our names, knows us by heart. The devil is behind us, and in front of us, and above us, and below us. Every shadow cast by the flickering lights, in the gap between the path and the forest right behind us, and then the devil is gone. We hold each other as tight as we dare. Whoa. Whoa. We all went out, and there was the devil. You can barely hear the sirens anymore, guys. It's fine. Sit still. You're making me crazy. I'm still a little worried. It's always like this. The devil always shows up when you least expect it. You two are unbearable. All we literally have to do is chill. You can do that, right? Right. I can try? Well, not really. God, I should have known. You are both impossible. I'm so glad I brought this. Oh my God. Time to drink. I'm illegal. This is fine because either way I'm going to drink it until I don't care how anxious and annoying either of you are. How did you even get that? Is the implication of that being that we don't leave anyone behind when we go out to look for the devil? Therefore we can all hold each other and keep ourselves safe from the devil. We're gonna go drinking. Oh. They're both bad kids. We're all bad kids. Now we're all sloshed. I declare it my turn. Wow, how dare you confuse me with a broom. Oh no. Just kidding. I'm here. Oh, I see. Or I feel, I guess. I can't see. We're close. Yeah. So, Neptune. Shh. No, here. Oh. Wow. It's not real if you don't say it out loud, right? That's right. No one can prove it. No one except us. It's your word against mine. A double lock, so it never happened unless we both say it did. Neither of us is going to be that stupid, right? Of course, we both know better. I'm kind of an idiot, though. You liar. You're much better at keeping yourself quiet. I never would have if I knew you might be stupider than even me. Sorry. I'm just some things can't be taken back. There are things worse than saying it directly, you know. Like, this feels right. just so happy. Exactly. What makes you think I'm saying things like that? What are you thinking saying things like that? I'm not. I'm not saying them. They're things anyone could have said about anybody. They're just in the air. You mean so much to me. Anyone could have said that about anyone. Not that I'm saying it. You get it. Midwest is great. All you have to do is not say it out loud. It's like a spell. And you can be as obvious as you want about everything else. You can wait it out forever, as long as you don't say it. I hope I can. But even if I don't say it, I still feel it. Like a hand in the air. Holding tight. It's okay. It is. I said it's okay, so it's okay. Stop talking. Stop talking forever. I'm true. You're true. Can't see anything. Double locked. Nothing is happening. Our hands either way are nice. You're right. This is nothing. And so is this. Oh, this too. You get it? Exactly. Just nothing. That hand in there. You think you're feeling it. It's nothing. It's nothing. God, I love that. Okay. Okay, we're gonna keep Neptune and Jupiter. Or Neptune and Venus here. It's done. Time to talk to God. Well, shall we tune in on God? Whatever. We could also try calling the captain again. Yeah, we could. Just stop. I said I didn't care. Just go ahead. Calling will absolutely make everything worse. It always does. If there's any chance the devil wouldn't come, God will ruin it. But who cares? Of course the devil is coming tonight. So do it. We arrange our radios in a circle. We all hold on to a length of the copper wire. We feel like we're part of a Christmas display. We pray. We don't really need to pray to it. Sorry, I'm just so used to it. I can't start hearing it in my head. As soon as we start, every time. Right? It just pops into my head. Same. It's fine. I'm just saying. We hold hands. We're looking for the signal. We can tell the difference between God and the devil. Finding God is pretty easy. He's 109.8 FM. The devil is never on the same frequency, but you sometimes hear a bit of him by accident when you're changing channels. By the time we find God, he's already talking. He never says for those just listening. He expects attentiveness. A hand held against the world, to be touched and to touch. Touch is a language unto itself. And it too is a language of power, thus unto Jupiter, which is also the language of gravity, according. I don't like that. That's Jupiter's message. The fist which can give takes two, and gives by taking, or takes by giving. Just as a word is honest or dishonest, not by how it is spoken, but by he who speaks it, so is the honesty of touch. What a waste of time. Shh, let's listen. Whatever. Each of you shall choose. It is certain that the devil is coming. Oh no. It is certain. I told you. It is absolutely certain the devil is already here. Parables 1:1. The devil is only the shadow of man cast upon the light of God. Meaning of this parable is that there is no devil. The weather is scheduled for 100, with humidity tomorrow. And now for the news. Jupiter shuts off the radio. I don't want to do this. We should have called the captain. What would he have done, even? Something else? It's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's not like being the devil means you're going to die. The devil just happens. Don't pity me. It'll be the end of something. It's me. It's me. Don't pity me. What is going to happen at 3 a.m. know the devil. Jupiter has a feeling that like she knows too. Oh no. Did we screw up? Are we supposed to follow a specific path afterwards? Where did we go wrong? The house creaks like someone is squeezing it gently to see how much it can take before it breaks. Look at Jupiter. She's even more far away than usual. What do we do? We're expecting her. Right now she looks so tired. She just snaps her wristband again and her bending is to rest. And we know. We can wait. So I think this is where we went wrong before, where we wound up getting thrown into Jupiter's path. We got the third option when we first went out to look, because we spaced ourselves out evenly. And now this time, I had Neptune drink with Venus again. I had Neptune and Jupiter kiss and not tell in 7 minutes from heaven. And now, let's have Jupiter and Venus stay. Oh, fine, I'll go. Have fun fixing it. I hope I'm killed in the woods. This is kind of stupid. Let's just go. We heard Venus's speech on how it's not fair. We heard Venus seeing the lights. I think the idea is that they all... Another takeaway from the discussion at the end of Jupiter's path is that they all could have been the devil. They all were kind of sort of feeling the signs. Venus was seeing the lights out of the corner of his eyes. Jupiter's obviously has, or Neptune obviously had whatever sickness. I don't know if that's the source of a normal sickness that just got worse, but that clearly what exacerbated when she let the devil in. And for Jupiter, her hairband is what was keeping her together. When that snapped, she snapped. We're praying. God is God FM 109.8. He never says for those just listening. He expects attentiveness. Oh, hi there. Oh! The devil sounds like smoke and honey. We cannot move. It's too beautiful. Oh, darling. I miss you. I've always missed you. I can still remember what your faces were like. I have missed them since before you were born. Please come back. I know I can't offer much. The bodies I can give you are weak. The stories I tell are impossible. My world is even more precarious than this one. But please come back. It hurts to see you like this so much. So unhappy in those bodies of yours. Stricken by those stories. Forced to live in so much pain. I can't even come save you. But I can promise one thing. There is room for 3 in my world. And only 2 in his. Oh. Oh. We know the devil. Oh. She was nice. The captain was right. God is right. We're dead. Wow. We are truly, completely, objectively, theologically, absolutely the worst. It's my fault. I put the radio on the wrong frequency. How could I be so stupid? How could I fuck up so bad? It will never, ever forgive us. Oh, here they come. The sirens are calling. The scouts are coming. I don't want to go through that terrible moment. It'll be fine. 1 hit, 1 second. Beautiful, blessed scout attack. wake up and everything will be normal. And all will be forgiven. Mostly. Right? Neptune? Neptune? Neptune yanks the antenna off the house radio. If God hates the devil so much, he should just kill it himself. But instead, just a bunch of assholes and kids like us are going to come. Neptune kicks the speakers. And they're all fucking jerks. What do they know? Jupiter grabs her. Let go of me! The devil rules! Neptune, stop! What else are we supposed to do? The devil's like, you were all cool. What else are we supposed to do? Let's hang out with him. So let go. Let go of me. But I don't want to. I can't. I just can't let go. Neptune drops the antenna. Jupiter, where is the devil? If he's supposed to be here, we know the devil. And it's us, right? It has to be. Why? Because, obviously? But where is it? Don't make me say all the reasons why it's so clear we deserve it. But, stop. Where? It's got to be. This is awful. I know. Let me wreck it. No. Ah, fuck you. Why are you so good? Let go of me. Hail Satan! It's not gonna work that just like that, you know. You don't know that. People are much stronger than the devil. If it weren't, would it be fine? You'd fight if we could win, right? Stop, that's awful. You're awful. You're being good for people that fucking hate you. And you're good even if you say you're not good. Because what else kind of person would hate themselves but someone who was really good? I'm not. I am so mad. Why not martyr yourself for us this time? For you. You deserve. Found it. And there is Venus. Like a flower, Venus is in bloom. Like a heart, Venus is beating. Like a soul, she is shining like a soul. I am the devil. Her arm lies on the floor. It's a pale, bloodless thing. Someone else's body now, not hers. Oh my god. The devil rules. They pulled and it came off. I don't want it anymore. Let me leave it here. Did it hurt? No, not even a little. The edges look rough. You shouldn't touch it. Here. Is that okay? Yeah. Wow, it really does come right off. It feels like plastic. Where'd the blood go? This is so cool. Her arm is so soft. What's it made of, you think? You should get away. What's Venus gonna do? He's the devil. So are you. We should stop. It's like... I didn't realize how much my body was bothering me all the time before. And when they're peeled off, it finally feels like I don't have to think about them so much. Like normal. We're stronger than this. It's not normal. It's not good. It's not okay. But we don't have to be. I don't want to be. Why should we? Because... just because you want to do something doesn't mean you should do it. Okay, sure. Which one of us should it be then? Who's going to get in trouble for being the devil? And who's going to get away? All that matters, all we need, is one of us to be just a little worse than the others. And the rest of us will be fine. Stop, don't say this. It's so ugly. No, it's fine. It's normal. It happens every day. The captain said so. No, it's fucked up. It's evil. I don't want it. Of course I don't want that. I know. You're a really good person. Of course it's ugly. What's ugly isn't having to choose one to be the scapegoat. What's ugly is that we have to choose it all. It's because you think it's ugly too. That I like you so much, Jupiter. No, Stop. 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 This can't be happening. Venus needs her arm back. You both need to stop saying those things because I know them, okay? Obviously I know them. I'm not stupid. I know camp and the captain and everything is messed up. What else do you expect me to do? I want to leave this camp, this state, this planet, but I can't. I just can't. It's like a reflex. I can't stop it. I don't know what to do. I'm not making any sense. Help. Stop. Let's just go back before it's too late. Jupiter, come here. Oh, what? Feel. Neptune takes Jupiter's hand. Did you know I hate this? I hate it so much. Everyone who says I'm pretty just makes me hate it more. Jupiter, you could still be back. If you try to make me, I'll kill you. Don't make us have to keep those bodies we hate. Don't make us go back to those people. Don't make us have to go home. And I won't let you do that to yourself either. Of course I don't want to. I don't want to do that to you. I don't want to do that to me. I don't want to do that to Venus. Couldn't you just make me? Do you want it to not be your fault? Do you want me to make you so you don't have to take responsibility? That's sweet. No, I'm not. I won't do that for her. She has to say yes. That's also kind of sweet. I'm scared. It's okay. We promise. We really promise. But you need to promise too. Promise me hell is right there, right behind that door. All of it. Promise, really promise that there's no going back. If that's really true, if you can really promise me, then I'll go, and I won't feel bad about it at all. Promise me there's no chance, okay? If I taste what it's like, I know there's no way I'll be happy being human ever again. If I have to be in my old body again, I'll die. So if you also promise that I won't ever have it again, what I will promise you is I won't drag you down. I'll stop thinking you're so cool. I won't ever envy again. I promise when you say you're fine, I will never stop yelling at you until you stop lying. Don't laugh. There's a song on the dead radio that's been playing for a while, but now it is so loud it erases everything, every feeling, drowns out every sound, and oh, how beautiful it is. What is going to happen now? This is the new touch, the feeling of fingers pushed painlessly through our skin, the feeling of the muscle and fat, the weight of it, the intention. It's best friends forever. It's a first kiss. It's a love story. It's imaginable. It doesn't exist anywhere, on any planet. We're a dream. We're becoming people no other people should have ever been. A human that humans are not. We reach out to each other. Unlike Venus, whose body peels off like the shell of an egg, Jupiter is messier, or she would be if her blood wasn't now lighter than the air. It curls like a mist around her. A storm is soon to come. Neptune is starting to run clear. All the ink and sick has boiled away. Venus is really good at helping, and so patient too. She is a fountain, seeping through the floorboards, bringing the flood. Jupiter finds the spot where Venus's shoulder blade is weeping, and pulls with as many hands as she can. When it comes out, it stares at them, surprised, as if she can hardly believe what she can see. She has a hand for every kind of touch. That hand is for hitting. That hand is for petting. That hand is for grabbing. That hand is for holding. The devil isn't lonely. The crackling, broken radio song is louder and more lovely every minute. We are our own company now. We ask to be let out, and we let ourselves out. The rest of the kids are coming with it for us, with God in the radio, ready to undo our wish. But they will not. They won't touch us. One moment is all we need. To share, to yearn, to carve us into the world. There is nothing to fear when there is two against the devil. But we can't wait to see what they'll do against the three worst girls since Eve. lost girls. Camp is much nicer now that we have made some changes. The right angles were boring and distracting, and it was much too small. The captain has no stories left for us. Neptune would not be satisfied until every lie was gone. There's a crack as Jupiter tears down a siren, so Venus can set up a new kind, tuned to a different station. Group South helps. They don't have to feel like they're supposed to hate her anymore. So they don't. Love shines through in the end. Neptune lets herself flow into the lake. It's going to take a lot of time before anyone notices if anything is wrong with the water. Longer still to figure out where it's coming from. We're hoping we can have a quiet time until then. With all of us. It went very badly with all of them against us three. We can only hope it'll get even worse. As it turns out, they were pretty unhappy in those bodies too. We're not too worried about if more come after us. Actually, we hope they send us lots and lots of kids much better behaved than we were. Adults also hate perfect kids who love the world so much they can't stop themselves from saving it. And oh, do the kids know it. Otherwise, they'd never try so hard, would they? So we think they'll like it here too. A new world, with new bodies. How lovely will that be? We have a new apple. For everyone in the world. There's still music playing. There's still birds chirping. There's no credits. Whoa! Certainly not what I was expecting as far as ending was concerned. But in hindsight, it's exactly. You really couldn't have gone any other way. All the time when we stuck together, we always left someone out who gave in to the devil. The devil was lonely. But when we all stuck together in equal parts, there wasn't any way that one of us could be any worse than the others. Essentially, no one gave in to their negative emotions in despair, so we all kind of did together. There's nothing to fear when there's two against the devil. But the devil was always one. Once all three of us gave in to the devil, then things were no longer rigged against us. I feel like part of what that's just trying to tell us is that humanity is not fair, it's not pleasant, it's not always great. There will be it's inherently unfair where You're literally sending kids, misbehaved kids, who we hate, gang up on those who have... I'm gonna give up on that line of thinking because that was just derailed. But man, will they be happier living free of their human limitations, I guess? Free of those bodies that were just full of misery? Those lives which are so full of misery? Once they gave in, they had nothing to fear anymore. Once they gave in, they were finally able to shed their negative aspects, which if we're considering that humanity is a creation of God, speaking in perspective of this universe, there are an inherently flawed people, so as much as we explored our flaws in the course of the interactions of Neptune, Jupiter, and Venus, as much as we explored them and got them out in the open, we could never do anything about them until we shed those inherently flawed forms that the God in this universe gave us. Even knowing that they'll send more flawed humans to come try and destroy us because we are the devil in their eyes. Can't say I haven't ever wondered what life would be like if you could just shed shackles of a responsible human life and be something more. I don't know. Up until this point, they're making it clear that the devil sort of represents the darker feelings in our heart. And when the devil gets in and takes control, you can still come back from that. I feel like the true ending kind of paints that as inherently human nature, that we have flaws. We are flawed. We are flawed. And that's okay. That's okay. By the way, if I'm interpreting things wrong, feel free to call me out on it and correct me. Feel free to share your interpretation of things. I mean, I'm not going to stand up for how I'm interpreting things. I will gladly cave, because this is just, it's a really fantastic game. Really fantastic story. It makes you think. Really complex characters. Really well written, aside from a few typos and awkward phrasings. Honestly, when I first heard the premise for this game, I thought it was going to be the story of 3 girls at the campsite. I didn't honestly realize right away that Venus was a boy. And in this case, when the true end came around and we started realizing that Venus was a girl, I'm not sure if that means that she was always a girl living as a boy? She was transgender? Or... I'm in no ways qualified to make a determination on fetus's gender, but I don't know. Once he was willing to give in to the devil and shed that human body he hated, he could be a... I don't... Man. By all means, please share me your thoughts on this. I really enjoyed this. Just the kind of thing that... I don't know. I'm not forming coherent sentences anymore, so I'm going to end this off. Thank you for watching.